Before you set up an online community, it's really important to think, firstly, what is an online community? What is your understanding of an online community? What do you want your online community to be for? It's very easy to set up something like a social media page with the purpose of just providing information. But as soon as people start interacting with your page in any shape or form, whether that's messaging or posting publicly, you have started a community the minute people reply. So it's really important to think about not only what you want from it, but how people might engage and interact with that community online.
In setting up an online community, or before you set up an online community, I think one of the most important things to consider is what is the purpose of that community? What are you trying to achieve by that community? And very closely related to that is, do you have the resource to run your online community, that you have goals and you have a plan that looks forward for your online community, that you can say in 6 or 8 months' time or in 2 years' time, this is where we want to be, this is what we want to achieve. That can be in numbers of followers, that can be in how widely spread your profile is. It really depends. I think setting up an online community with no clear purpose is something that can happen remarkably often. But I think if the extra bit of planning and the delay that forces on an organisation can be an extremely positive thing.
When I first meet people who are talking or thinking about setting up an online community, it's really important to know where that online community is going to be hosted, whether they're talking about a website they've maybe set up, whether they're talking about expanding on something they already have, or whether it's venturing out into social media, or both, because there can be different considerations depending on what platform you're using, and again, depending on what the purpose of your online community is.
I think one of the big risks if you don't set up an online community properly is that you are doing something that you're not ready to do. And so you haven't prepared sufficiently, and planning is key, because you have to think about all of the potential outcomes, all the potential issues that could arise, and there are many, and that's where training really becomes key.